especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Love now. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Now again to Jacobs running right. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, 1st down. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jacobs. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
Yellow, 22.
On 4th down, Love. turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Over the middle, and Owen coughed it up. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Smith going to move him around. They go play action here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
Here's Smith. Dorsett's got it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Left side, it's Dorsett. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Throwing again is Smith. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, get us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Now, whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The end in need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. The kick by McManus is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And the hands team for the Raiders. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 42 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Working out of the gun. Love. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
38. Ready?
Here's Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's. Little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today a good one in store here between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ready to get us started, and we're off and running in Las Vegas. This return starts at the 5, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Allen comes out throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, Allen. Completed to his running back. And he has it it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback. The return comes out to the 30. 30-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Buying some time left. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Back to the air. It's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bills' 39-yard line.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. An excellent gain. 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And again, it's Smith. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Allen now on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Bills 1st down.
1st down throw for Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua escapes a defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down from the red zone. Getting out to his left. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like a missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and he played it well enough to contain the run, but he didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
They just get the play off. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. 3rd and short, Mostert. And this one had no chance, hidden well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down, Smith to throw. Short pass brought in. This gets forward to around the 29. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Raheem Mostert, the target out of the backfield. And that makes it 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. Oh, this big guy is moving. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off to make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Shakir in motion right. On 1st down, Allen escapes out to the left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
So far, this script has dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They get 38 out of the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Bills looking for a score just before the break. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. All set up now for 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he will not score, but that does set him up wrong with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Allen gonna throw again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. Cuts right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets them up now at the 38. They go play action. Here's Smith. Rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Just laid downs to approach here from the 40.
That's good for a Las Vegas. First and 10.
Play fake. Now Smith to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over. They pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Recovered by Buffalo.
No luck finding his receiver that time. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Allen now on first down. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Again, Allen to the air. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Mostert on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Pass now to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. On target to Thornton. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7. At the 50.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 16 yards. And a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10.
First down from the red zone. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. Touchdown! The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparations, doing that work on the practice field, knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but that's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Working quickly here.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the
2nd and 3. Escapes the pocket. Looking middle, firing deep. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 12. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Mostert. Cobbles together a yard there. And Oliver there to make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Smith on 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Don't go. It's Mostert. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Raider.
Smith on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That's a gain of
Play number
3.
7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. And just...
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Super way.